Good morning and welcome to Spring Commencement 2010. I'd like to welcome all of you to this event this morning, and I know that many of you have traveled long distances. We have students in our graduating class today representing 34 states. We have 3 graduates from Australia, we have a graduate from Brazil, a graduate from the Philippines, and a graduate from Scotland. We are a college, we are a destination college that brings in students from all over the country, all over the state, and in some cases all over the world. We also bring in a nice number of students from the Gunnison Valley, and I'm happy to say that today we've got 17 Gunnison Valley graduates in today's graduating class. For those of you not from the Gunnison Valley, that's a particularly significant number in that, as you've probably noticed, there's not a huge population in the Gunnison Valley. So for us to have 17 graduates from our local school district is a nice feeling. But I'd like to add that we have 2,000 Western State alums living here in the Gunnison Valley. So graduates, no matter where you come from, you can join those 2,000 as residents in the Gunnison Valley in your future. So to all of you who are joining us this morning, irrespective of your hometown or distance traveled, I'd like to do 2 things. I'd like to welcome you to this commencement, and I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank you because some years ago, you all made a decision to let go. Your students left you and came to us, and you entrusted this pivotal time in their lives to us at Western State College, and we're very grateful for that. So on commencement day, it's now our turn to let go. Because of our involvement with your students, it's not always easy for us to say goodbye to our graduates. In fact, it's always with a hint of a certain amount of sadness that we bid them farewell. So once again, thank you. I'd like to acknowledge joining us on the platform party today. Western State College is governed by a board of 9 board of trustees appointed by the governor and confirmed by the state senate of the state of Colorado. 2 of our board members have joined us today. Sandra Mark and Noel Hagan. Please join me in thanking them for their service to Western State College and to the state of Colorado. Would you guys stand up? Okay, graduates, I'd like to turn my attention to you for just a moment here. I'd like to say congratulations and to tell you it's your time. And I mean it's your time not only from the standpoint of today being your day of celebration for commencement. It is your time to move forward. And I believe that you're the right people at the right time with the right skills and attributes to move forward in a world that badly needs leadership and participation. And I believe you have the skills and attributes to be significant contributors to the future of our country and the world. In a world that's increasingly characterized by divisiveness, I believe that you're prepared to build the kind of relational bridges that are necessary to bring creativity, compassion, dignity, and civility to discourses on important public policy issues that involve social, economic, cultural, and environmental policies. I heard it reported recently that someone said, we need from our colleges and universities, we need graduates that are 360-degree people. And by that, they meant we need people who can think critically, who can innovate, who can lead, who've got a breadth of understanding about cultural and global sensitivities. And I believe that the education here at Western State, I think, has helped you to develop that sense of being a 360-degree person. In addition to that, I'd like to add about your age group and you as a group of graduates that there's been some national polling data recently that indicates that for your particular age demographic, you've been identified as a group that place a high value on cultural and global diversity, that you're less impressed with material possessions than you are with strong core values, and that you value authenticity in people, in leaders, and in public debate. These values, coupled with your experience at Western, position you well for the future. Western faculty members, those folks seated to your left and to my right, have worked closely with you as mentors, not only in advancing your content knowledge, in the various disciplines, but also in helping you to develop skills in thinking, reasoning, problem solving, innovation, and creativity. In other words, education at Western has sent you well along the road to becoming 360-degree people. Learning at Western has provided you, as you know, several opportunities to apply your knowledge and skills. This has included work with regional businesses, government agencies, nonprofit organizations, and you've worked on research projects, surveys, you've done some consulting and some problem solving. In the area of natural resources, you've participated in wildlife studies, habitat restoration, water research, and geologic mapping. You've also worked with small businesses, and you've provided volunteer income tax assistance, and you've participated in projects that enhance the social services and healthcare in our community. You've been involved in art shows, musical and theatrical performances, literary readings, and newspaper and radio production. That's a lot. That's getting pretty close to 360, I'd say. Learning at Western has also meant that you've helped others to learn. In that regard, you have participated in youth literacy programs and volunteer tutorial support in our local school district. Learning has also meant participation in student government, in clubs, in mountain rescue, wilderness pursuits, intramural, and intercollegiate athletics. Okay, so with all that, you must be asking yourselves, okay, I'm graduating today, now what? Will I be successful? Can I make it in the world? Am I prepared? I would say to you the answer to those questions, to all those questions, is a resounding yes. Yes, you're ready. But I'm not sure if those are the best questions. I think there's another question I'd like you to consider, and that question is this: what can I do to be useful? If you can answer that question and you sprinkle in a little passion and some commitment, I think everything else follows. So please consider, as you leave Western State College, the question of how can I be useful? So I'd like to say thank you to the graduates for everything you've done for Western State College and the time you've spent for us, and thank you once again to the families and friends of our graduates. And once again, welcome to Spring Commencement 2010. Thank you.